Well, thanks very much, Sherry, and I'm pleased to be joined here this evening by Norwood High School class of 2020, Miss Allie McDonough. Allie, welcome.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, it's great having you here. We were just talking that before tonight, you've been on Sports Extra. We were kind of at least 6 times.
Yeah.
So you've been up studio 6 times for us, and now we're out here this evening to talk sports. Heading off to the College of the Holy Cross, class of 2024. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And I also want to congratulate you on your recent, high school graduation. And I saw the work that the high school did to put that all together for you guys. And before we get to kind of the sports, what was that like, your high school graduation?
It was honestly unforgettable. Like, I know we were all bummed out not to have the usual setup in the back with everyone there, but the drive-by made it a little bit more memorable. I know they say it was unique just because we've never had that before. And I think with everything set up, like the jerseys, the play sets, and all the teachers lined up, like it really made it more special than I could have imagined it.
Yeah. I've kind of heard that across the board. Seniors just really thought it was very, very memorable. So I thought the high school did a fantastic job on that. But, your senior year, you have a fantastic sports career your entire time up at the high school. You've decided to head on off to Holy Cross to play D1 field hockey. What was that like committing to a Division I school, to commit to them to play field hockey?
It was actually really exciting. Like, I kind of was never super into field hockey until about sophomore year. I realized that, like, hey, I'm kind of good at this. Like, maybe I'll extend and like try new things with like club field hockey and tournaments. And I think I just really didn't expect it, but I'm glad I am where I am, and I'm really excited. Or I was excited before everything happened.
I was going to say, and we'll kind of get to that a little bit as well, but what was it about the Holy Cross program that kind of drew you to that school?
So my brother just graduated. My sister graduated in 2015, so I've always been around campus, been to family weekends, tailgates, and I think they really welcomed me with open doors, and I really like the coaches. Like, when I visited, I really enjoyed all the players and their company, and I think like the programs they offered, the athletics, and everything about Holy Cross I was really attracted to.
Yeah, it's exciting, and as you had mentioned, all set to go. So pre-COVID, all of this, what were your plans this summer to get ready for the fall season?
So they gave us a workout packet, so it was 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, and one day we would do running and the other we would do lifting. So it was a lot of hard work that I tried to get myself ready for. So we were just prepping, like, our bodies, our minds, just to get ready, basically.
Were you in contact then with the coach and with other players as at least into the spring and into the start of the summer with the program?
Yeah, so we began our workout packets in April, I believe, and since then we've had Zoom meetings, checking in with our grades and with the entire team and with our athletic staff, just checking in and making sure we're all being motivated and sticking to our workouts and everything.
Now, you probably had a sense that, given all the interesting things that were going on in the spring, what might happen this summer. Did you start to get a sense that your season might be in some sort of jeopardy? And if so, about what time did that start to kind of sink in?
Sure. So I guess when they canceled everything, I never expected it to last this long. I know my friends and I kind of joked about prom and graduation and what would happen.
Right.
But it really was unbelievable. I think when they started to cancel school altogether, I kind of got a little skeptical about my season and what could happen there. And then as it progressed in the summer, I kind of realized that was definitely on the line.
Now the Holy Cross is part of the Patriot League, and so the Patriot League has canceled all fall sports. How were you notified that field hockey was not going to happen, at least this fall?
So there's an email sent out to our athletic staff and students, essentially explaining how it was canceled and why, and then immediately our coach called a Zoom for everyone to get on and just explain what was happening, what the outcome could be if we could practice, if we could scrimmage, and basically what we were doing for the fall, what our plan was.
Right. And I know that just, 2 days ago, I think Holy Cross came out and said you guys are all starting virtually, across the board.
Yeah.
So how does that affect what you may or may not be able to do this fall for the team?
So as of a week ago, I guess, they said that if we were on campus, we'd be able to work out and practice in smaller groups.
Mm-hmm.
Just getting a feel for like the weight room and like how practice would usually be run. So if we were on campus, we would kind of have a normal schedule with practices, and I think we would be able to scrimmage every once in a while.
Yeah. So if you're not allowed on campus, what kind of plan does the coach have in store for you guys to kind of keep you sharp and to keep you ready for when, hopefully soon, the seasons maybe do start back up again?
Yeah, so since we're not allowed on campus, it's presumed that we're not allowed to work out on campus either.
Right.
So as of now, we can't practice or play together. But our spring season so far is on, so hopefully that can follow through. And that would probably be our season for the year.
Okay. So at the college level, then you would be playing a fall and a spring season, and this year, at least thus far, the only thing that's been canceled then has been the fall, and you're still going to be getting ready for your spring season.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a huge leap to go from the high school level to the college level, let alone to then get to the D1 level, which is our highest level. What do you think you need to do, let's just start maybe physically, to get yourself ready to really ratchet up to that next level?
Probably just find motivation, whether that be for myself or others. I think it's really important to have a lot of like self-upbringing, whether that be like running or lifting. You just have to know in the back of your mind that like it's not only for you, it's for your team.
Right.
Really.
And do you think you also need, and maybe this kind of all blends together in terms of the mental aspect of the game, because we know there's a physical part of it, but getting your mindset right, losing a fall season, how do you think you're going to be able to adjust to that so that come the spring you kind of keep that sharpness mentally?
Yeah, I think field hockey really is a mental game. So I guess just preparing yourself through that.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
One of the things that I did a little bit of work, and I'd seen it's been a while since the Crusaders have captured the Patriot League in field hockey. As one of, I think it's 8 incoming freshmen onto this team, what are your future plans for the program? How do you kind of see yourself maybe being part of bringing it back to maybe making a run at the Patriot League championship?
As I mentioned before, probably just motivation. Like I've always tried to get everyone picked up and make sure that everyone has a positive attitude, whether that be in the locker room, on the field, on the bus. So first, making sure me, myself, I'm like motivated, I'm athletically fit, I'm mentally ready for the games, and then checking in on my teammates and making sure that they are as well.
Right. I have to ask, because I know that our producer, Mike Maloof, would want to know, as well as many hockey fans out here. Obviously, a tremendous athletic career throughout your time up at the high school. Big hockey player. Was there ever any thought of, maybe you can't do both, was there any thought of doing some sort of hockey at Holy Cross?
There's definitely interest in both hockey and field hockey, but I felt like I was more prepared as a field hockey player for the college level. But I definitely wouldn't mind throwing my skates on one last time.
Sure.
Get a little competition going.
There you go. Yeah. That'll be excellent. Now, so did you have like a roommate all set to go, and now everything's kind of on hold, right?
Yeah.
So it's back home, sitting upstairs back in your room.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, I know. My son's a junior, and like they can't wait to get out of the house, kind of thing. So, real quick, what are your thoughts in school in terms of what you're looking to major in? What are you looking to do at Holy Cross?
As of now, I'm on the pre-med route, hoping to become like a nurse of some sort.
Well, maybe you can graduate, become the nurse, and then cure this, and we won't have to be. We can be back in studio, and we don't have to be wearing these masks. So, Allie, I want to thank you for coming down here tonight instead of up to the studio.
Thank you for having me.
Congratulations on not only a fantastic high school career, but getting ready to play at that higher level. You can be guaranteed we're going to be following how Holy Cross, field hockey does, and I'm sure we'll have you back in the studio at some point, regaling us with goals and all sorts of fun stuff from your career. So again, congratulations and thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Allie McDonough here tonight from the Common, Norwood class of 2020, Holy Cross Crusaders class of 2024. and one of our biggest athletes out of Norwood High School. And we'll be right back after these messages.